Hey there, this is Malorian, and this will be a 50-point War Machine battle report. And I'm actually playing Menoth. A buddy of mine got out of the hobby, I'm selling his army for him, and I thought, hey, why not use it? So I'm actually going to be using Vindictus, which I actually think is a pretty cool caster that you never see being used. I'm going to run with a Reckoner. There's going to be a min unit of Zealots with UA, a min unit of the Flame Temple Guard with UA, the Exemplars there. There's also Vilman, there's Gorman, Max Pirates with the Attendant to make the Menoth. There is the Min Choir, there's the Vassal, there's Rupert, there is the Maxinerators, and there's also Kill Baylock. So a real mix of stuff. You know, I'm just kind of using everything I had here from him plus my Pirates I just got. So it's going to be interesting, but if nothing else, I took all this infantry to really work with his feet and with True Path and really get up the board. And then on my opponent's side, this is also going to be his first game with Mercenaries, and he's going Damiano. And definitely he is more of a hobby player because whereas, you know, on my side, normally if I get a new army, it's not painted for a while. Here it is, like probably his first game, and everything will be completely painted and looking really good. So otherwise, what he has is Damiano running a Nomad and Rocinante. There's Epic Iris, the Max Nis Hunters. There is also Rupert, the Max Halberdiers. He has Ragman. He has Madeline Corbeau. There is also the Max Cav there and his own Kill Baylock. And yeah, it's a little bit scary, but for the most part, I think I can handle this. Because really, if I run up the board, pop my feet, a lot of the stuff can't touch me without dying themselves. So this will be okay. He won the roll off and gave me first turn, and I think that's great. I'm going to pop up my stuff, run up. Right now I don't like the positioning of Vindictus because he needs to be more on the right side to catch everything with the feet, but yeah, this should work out okay. By the way, the scenario is one where you need 5 points. There's no kill box. You get 1 for dominating the flag on the left, 1 for controlling the zone, 2 for dominating the zone, and then 1 for destroying the enemy objective. What the objective does for you is make it so that solos within 4 inches, make it so that other guys within their command range are fearless and automatically rally. So really on my turn, I am putting up Dirge and Defender Ward up onto the Pirates. They're just running up. For the most part, everything's running up. I'm also doing True Path, so everything's getting an extra 2 inches. And really the only thing that's not going up as fast as it can is really just the Zealots, because with Kill Baylock there, I really don't want him just, you know, killing off my guys. So if he has to move up and take 1 shot, I'm okay. If he wants to aim and shoot like my banner guy, I'm okay with that too. So on his turn, he doesn't really get too much done. He comes up, he's putting up Warpath. He has, really, I can't remember all the spells he put on his guys, but it's Death March onto the Halberdiers. I believe it's Deadeye that he put onto the Cav, even though normally what you do there is the +2 defense, I believe, and can't be knocked down. And then meanwhile, he has the Dirge going up onto the Nis, and he's really just moving on up there. He did take a shot from Epic Iris onto the Incinerators, did 1 point of damage, which I think is great because then I get +2 speed. Meanwhile, Rocinante, whoa, I didn't see this coming. He shoots and he kills 4 pirates, and yeah. Whereas I thought they're going to really be my first wave, do lots of damage. Now there's just not enough there to really get it done. But otherwise, he takes 1 shot, I believe, into my Vilmon because, hey, Kill Baylock has a magical gun, and he actually misses. So not going too bad, and now I can rush up, pop feet, and hopefully kill some stuff. So that's really what I do. I put 2 onto the Reckoner. I upkeep Defender's Ward. I have it so that Kill Baylock shoots down 1 Nis and 1 Halberdier. The Pirates go up, and you know, I could charge, but he has set defense, so I probably wouldn't do much, but that's what I really should have done, because what I did instead is just moved up and shot, And at Rat 4, I'm doing nothing. I got really lucky to shoot down one guy, but really I would have been better off just charging in and with my 2 attacks from the point blank with the gun and with the sword, I probably would have killed a couple of guys rather than one, which was lucky to get. Otherwise, the incinerators really just run into position. One of them going and engaging Epic Iris. Otherwise, I put +2/+2 onto the Jack. The Jack comes up, shoot down one cav. Then I do an auxiliary shot, shoot down another cav. So that's fantastic. Vilmon just going up, and again, you can only hurt him with magical attacks, so he's pretty damn tough. Defender's Ward and Dirge are still up on the Temple Flame Guard. They're moving up. I did not use Iron Zeal because, hey, this is going to be my feet turn, and I don't really care if he kills my guys this turn because I'm getting something. I'm going to Iron Zeal next turn. So otherwise, Vindictus just needs to kind of scuttle on up and do his pop his feet. That's pretty much all he needs to do. And then the Zealots on the right just pop their mini feet, so they can only be hurt by feet stuff, which his feet doesn't harm, so I don't need to worry about it. And I just run up, and what that's going to do is block the shots from Kill Baylock, and then as well make it so that those 2 cav can't charge in. So his options are fairly limited, and I'm feeling really good. So on his turn here, what he does is, there's not very much he can do. I mean, he does his vengeance. He kills one of the pirates that is in the way, so we each die from that. That clears it up so that he can charge Gorman, but he's not able to hit him because, hey, he's pretty good defense anyway, and then he's now with an Ashen Veil of the Reckoner. Otherwise, he's really not doing too much. He charged over and put Tough, by the way, this time onto the Nis. They kill the one Incinerator. They don't die because he was outside of my control range. And really, those guys are really flanking hard on the left. And I think that was a really big mistake because that side of the board just doesn't matter. I mean, we're not really fighting over the flag. We're fighting over the zone. So they probably went a little bit too far. But otherwise, in the center, what he does is Rocinante, again, causing some issues, killing one of my guys, and then Kill Baylock. I actually made a little mistake with Vilmon, and he was able to take 2 shots at him, take 2 points of damage, and then Damiano, I didn't know he had a magic gun, so he shoots, and luckily there he doesn't kill me, so I thought I was safe, but then Ragman comes over and does Bone Shaker and kills me. So Vilmon, I really was looking forward to using him, but he dies. Otherwise, he does a charge run order with the Cav, and he's not really able to do anything with that because, hey, defense 16, armor 17, it's not too bad. So otherwise, yeah, he just killed a couple of guys, really boxed up to try and protect Damiano, but that's probably a mistake because since Gorman lived, I can black oil all that stuff, and I'm also liking the look that he only has 3 models in the zone, so I should be able to dominate and black oil a lot of his stuff. So on my turn here, I upkeep Defender's Ward. Really, Kill Baylock shoots down 2 of the Nis. The Incinerators, they go over, and 2 of them are making a wall. One of them had to go after the Halberdiers. The other one went after the Nis, and I was hoping to kill one, make him explode, put the other guy on fire, but he toughed, so nothing happened there. Otherwise, I put the +2/+2 onto the Reckoner. He does an auxiliary attack to kill one guy in the way, and unfortunately I need to use him to kill the Cav that was there because after I do the big combined poke on him, he survives. So he has to come in, kill that Cav guy to clear him out. The pirates also work together to kill all the rest of the Halberdiers. That opens up so that I can black oil Rocinante, and because it's an AoE, I also black oil the Nomad, the last Cav, and Ragman. The way that the other Cav died is that I came over with the Zealots, and they went for the +2/+2 for themselves, and they kill Baylock. They also kill a Cav. Come over with Vindictus. He's going to dominate for 2, and I am in a really strong position. But, of course, there's always something I'm not thinking of, so really what he does is the guys who are blind just move out of the way and get in the zone just to contest, and then Damiano goes for the assassination. And this was, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I can't believe I left this opening. I just assumed that I'd be safe. Really what I should have done is those exemplars should have made a wall in the front, but did not think of it. So he comes over, takes a shot, does about, I don't know, 5 or so damage. Then he goes and he boosts a convection, really gets really big numbers, but I'm left with 3 damage left. So I survived this, but still I felt a little bit stupid for making this even possible. So otherwise, there really wasn't too much he could do when most of his stuff was blind, but the Epic Iris comes over and kills my Kill Baylock. The Nis try and do something. Only one can get line onto Vindictus and misses, and otherwise she just kills off 3 of my choir, but I don't really care because I have 1 jack, so 1 choir is all I need. So on my turn, I do 2 onto the Reckoner. I do +2/+2 onto it. I aim, I shoot Damiano, do lots of damage. Then I go for the auxiliary shot, and I thought I'd hit, but this is something where I just learned where I thought that if you aimed, it would also be there for the auxiliary, but the aiming only gives you the +2 during your activation. So I actually miss, and it's like, wow, I hope I can finish this guy off. So I go up with Vindictus. He boosts attack and damage for an immolate, and I let him on fire, but again, I don't kill him. So now I'm getting a little bit worried. Pirates charge in, miss a whole bunch, but I get to the last pirate, and he lands a shot and kills Damiano. So very interesting fight, and I really like Vindictus. Now in this current meta, I mean, you can't really say just off this game, but you are seeing a lot more infantry right now. And so for a guy that can basically say, like, sure, go attack me, you're just going to lose as many guys as I do, that's really good. And of course, Defender's Ward, he has the spell there, so you're getting extra movement, and Pathfinder. You know, you can have it so that he, whenever you try and shoot him, he just passes off to a zealot. You know, I actually like Vindictus, and I'm kind of surprised you don't see him more. But either way, as much fun as I had, I will not be keeping Menoth. You know, I already have Signar, I already have my Mercs. Don't need another War Machine army that won't be vastly different. So either way, hope to like watching my one foray into Menoth, and we'll catch you later. Bye.